flood, thank God. There's been a mistake. They switched your scan with another patient. You're not gonna die, but you might want to get your eyes checked.
First of all, the Killer's game looks absolutely phenomenal. JJ is killing the game with his direction. Talk to me about what his directing style added to the film.
Oh, first of all, he's one of us. You're talking about a former athlete. You know, he was a stuntman for years. He walks with a limp for a reason. You know what I mean? And he's earned the respect to tell us what works, tell us what to do. It's funny, I'll never forget, he's telling me, I'm shooting this gun and the whole thing, and he's like, hey Terry, you can't be blinking your eyes while you're shooting the gun. You got to hold them straight. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, he knows the tips that make you look badass. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I'm not.
Come on, man, you're Terry Crews.
I used to be, but it's all over, man. I'm right now, I literally am family. I'm my grandpa, I love it, but at the same time, I'm gangster about this business.
Yeah, you are.
When I play a bad guy, I'm going all out. You know what I mean?
He's still a badass, right? He's still a badass?
You know what? No, yes he is. You know why? Because he's a badass for his family.
Yeah.
He's a badass for his community and for this business, for sure.
I love to stand up for the little guy. You know what I mean? That's real. I'm badass for the person that needs some help. You know what I mean?
Let's switch gears for a second, because I actually want to ask you about something you recently launched called Super Serious, the creative agency.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Tell me a little bit about Super Serious.
Oh, well, Super Serious, I have a love for advertising. And, of my 10 years of Old Spice, I realized you can have a funny, interesting, dramatic narrative in 30 seconds. And I decided we were going to get into advertising. We did some things with Impossible Meat, where we did a whole musical for the Tonys last year, and then we just did a collaboration with Liquid Death. We're talking music. It's like the rule is everything is entertainment. And you tend to think that there's only certain things, but if you get into it enough, we can make the mundane magnificent. And that's our plan. We have a lot of big things coming up, which is really, really exciting. But I decided to make a company so that we can make ads entertaining.
I love that.
Yes.
Now, tell me about your character in this film and working with Dave.
Well, Love Doll is a killer who has a history with Joe Flood, played by Dave Bautista. But the big thing is, he's a throwback. Love Doll is old school. He's like a blaxploitation character. He thinks everybody else is out of style. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the game. They don't understand the music. They don't understand the love of what this is. Because we have this killer app, but you got to kill with style. You got to kill the right way. You know what I mean? And I love this history, and I think that the good thing is the way they left this is that we can keep going.
Yes.
And we can keep growing this world, keep growing all this stuff. We can just keep expanding. I want to see a sequel. I think with the reactions that I'm seeing right now, people are loving the film, and it's just perfect right now. You know what I mean? I think it's also the perfect length. If it was 4 hours, no. It's like an hour and 20, and wow, it hits you hard, it hits you fast, and it's just so much fun.
Yes, sir. Now, I want to ask you about you reprising your role as Julius, and everybody still hates Chris, the animated series. What can fans expect from that revival?
You can expect a continuation of the same thing. See, remember, we did 4 seasons, and we cut off. There was literally more stories to tell, and it was over. Well, we literally pick up where the show left off. This is what it's, because people like to call it a reboot, but it's not. It's me, Tashina, Chris Rock. It's the originals, and we literally are continuing the story right where it broke off. So my thing is, you can actually watch the first 4 seasons and go right into the animated as if it never ended.
Incredible. Now, my final question for you is, if you could hire any of your co-stars to be a hitman in a fictional world, who would they be? Who would you choose and why?
It would be Andy Samberg. Because you never see it coming.
I love it.
He would just be like, hey, how you doing, guy? Pew, pew. Oh my God. Like, he'd give you a hug and then take you out. You'd be like, but I thought, no. You know what I mean? He'd be the guy that would literally take you out with a smile.
Thank you so much for your time, man. Much appreciated. Thank you. You're amazing.
I need a contract executed.
Who do you want retired?
Me.